The added bonus of being a divinity professor is that I think a lot of students are training for ministry. So I look at this as a sort of a ministry of presence, shall we say, that I am here without kind of without pushing any one particular sectarian view or religious worldview. I am here to try to talk with the students if they go through. And the fact that I'm a divinity school professor sometimes helps students to open up themselves and talk to me because they say, well, you apparently deal with God or something, so talk to me about this. And I mean, all kidding aside, those things have happened in my last 4 years of being here. That's happened at least like 5 or 6 times. So, and I make it a very clear point to really kind of hear their story, hear their struggles, and see what that means for them, and try to offer myself up as a kind of resource person, but always pointing them to the professional counseling center if they need any more help.
It's tough in a large house making sure that everybody has their spot, and part of it really is we're going to rely on people understanding that everybody's coming from a different walk of life. Everybody has a different frame of perspective. So I don't think that we necessarily have to, or we don't really want people to fit in so much as to accept that everybody is different and coming together in this area.
Well, I think that's the purpose for the faculty heads. One of the things that we do here at Gillette, and the other houses do it as well, as we bring in visiting faculty and alumni to speak with the students. Already we've got a professor from the law school and a professor from the English department who are going to come and talk about their new books. And that's already on the docket for this semester. So those kinds of activities are the lifeblood of what we do in terms of academics. Our success is due to the fact that the students are really the impetus for much of what we do. Many of the traditions that we have, Gillette Gelato, going to the Preds games, those are suggestions of the students. And we simply decided to incorporate them into what we do at Gillette. So if you got a great idea, let us hear it.
We have professor dinners. We also have Murray Munchies, which is another way to build community, and our floors each host a Murray Munchie, and then we rotate back through so that every week the students have an opportunity to meet people here in the house. But we do a lot of social things. Our RAs and our head resident are very creative in doing floor activities and floor programs. We try to really educate our students about other things that are happening on the Vanderbilt campus and in the Commons, so that it's not just a house experience, but it's a community experience.
One of the things I do here in my apartment is have the weekly cafecitos. It's a Latin American tradition where people come, and it's a bit formal in terms of you sit at a table, you're served, and you converse. And it's good practice for learning how to be conversant really about anything. It's a mark of an educated person, right? But maybe more importantly, it's a chance for me to get to know them individually.
Keep in mind that you are here for academics, but our experience is being engaged also helps academics. There are sometimes freshmen come and they're really, really appropriately so concerned about doing very, very well, but they don't ever go anyplace. They'll sit in their rooms and they study, study, study. And that's not a good idea. That you need to take advantage of activities, but you have to do it in a balanced way. Don't get so involved in activities that you get behind in your subject. But actually having activities outside the classroom is important to your mental health and your academic development.